because that's how popular it is. It's brand new today in a different configuration than we've had in the past. It is from Roberta's. It is the hens and chicks. I love these. I kill everything except for these and the lavender. Like, it's just truth be told. And part of the reason why is this you can step on. You can use it in place of mulch. The dog can go lay on it and it will continue to thrive. It will continue to look beautiful. Succulents are amazing. They're like it's like you tumbled into Alice in Wonderland with succulents, right? And they multiply like crazy.
That's right, they do.
Plus you can even gift them and pull off little pieces, and then what's that called when you do that?
A little propagation, little babies,
that's it,
a little chick.
Yes, and then you make bigger ones. I just can't say enough good stuff. I've bought these every single year, and you don't want to miss out because this one is new today. So here's what you're getting. You're getting this huge entire pallet full of chicks and hens.
Yeah, exactly. And what we're shipping to you guys is brand new this year. This is the best collection of hens and chicks that we've ever offered.
Every year.
Why? Yeah, well, because first and foremost, you're getting 7 plants, individually planted plants, and like every single year, you can rest assured that this is going to be the easiest plant that we offer all year long. Kirsten, I know a couple years ago you were a little bit timid about growing the hens and chicks. You just weren't sure because they're so full of color, they're so full of geometry and interest that they look like they might be challenging. But I gotta say, out of all the plants that we offer all year long, this is the only one that I can say is a maintenance-free collection. And that's 100%. One of the reasons why we love them.
The easiest. Devin, by the way, Devin Walleen's part of the group that brings us is the Walleen family and Roberta's. These, you get 7. Now, these have all been planted and grown, so you never know exactly what you're going to get. You're going to get some of these little guys that look like cacti. You're going to get some that are longer. You're going to get some that are fatter. You're going to get some that are bigger, some that are color. But you never know what you're going to get, so get multiples of these. We have 3 ship dates for you. The 25th of March, the 6th of May, and the 20th of May. Those are your ship dates. So this, unlike other flowers, you pick your ship date. These are hardy, though.
Absolutely, yes. So hens and chicks, what they are, these are winter hardy, drought tolerant, heat tolerant succulents for the outdoor gardens. And they're called hens and chicks because they have the ability to multiply like crazy. Each one of these 7 plants has the ability to multiply up to 25 times over from its original size.
They do. I should have taken a picture the first time I put them in, but again, I was skeptical. I'm like, I'm never going to be able to keep these alive. And then years later, we don't have to mulch certain areas anymore because they've grown and they covered the entire space.
They just create beautiful little families. You can see right here in the wintertime, they're even going to look gorgeous. These plants are evergreen all year round. And Kirsten, in the United States, Roberta's is known to be one of the very best purveyors and growers of hens and chicks. And the reason is because we actually travel the entire globe for this collection. We travel down to South America, we travel the mountains of Central America, South America, North America, and Europe to find the very best varieties that, number one, multiply the best, but I think even more importantly, they all have the very best colors. You're gonna have some that have the ruby centers, some that are gonna have those maroon colors, black tips. You're gonna have some golden colors in there, silvers, metallics, and they're actually going to change in color from season to season. So all year round, it has this new look from every single season, so that interest just is constantly there.
They really are. They're so vibrant. They do look like you tumbled into a cartoon or Alice in Wonderland. And I love that every one is different. You know, you can go to stores where they sell plants and you can get 1 succulent for $6, right?
Exactly.
And we love succulents. They're my mom's absolute favorite. Succulents are wonderful because you almost can't kill them. I'll be completely honest, the only time that we had a problem was my dad lives at the beach and he didn't plant them enough and the wind came and blew one away. That was it, and it probably went and lived a fantastic life somewhere else.
It probably landed somewhere and it's still growing and thriving. That's why we love what we love about the hens and chicks. They are so tough and durable. They look like they're almost spiky, but they're absolutely soft to the touch. And you can see this is what we're shipping to you guys. This is going to arrive at your door, free shipping and handling. You're getting, we call it 7 because you have 7. You start with at least 7 mama hens.
Over 1,000 gone. These are not going to last. blast.
As you can see, they all have these beautiful little baby
Extras.
chicks.
They have babies next to them, and then you can, so if you want to like gift them, so we did that too, you like take off a piece and plant it in a little tiny pot like you see right here, and you can gift this Mother's Day gifts, Easter gifts, because then they multiply and they grow on themselves, so they propagate. Is that what you say? They propagate?
Exactly.
Yeah. And they, more and more. I have to tell you, we are busy, just like we always are with these. These are so popular. We've sold out of them numerous times. If you want that March date, which is March 25th, which is like in a couple of days, most popular, that's going to sell out soon. We also have May 6th and May 20th. You only have your Easy Pay today though, so you have to choose to do the Easy Pay today. And they're winter hardy, so you can put them out right now.
Absolutely, they're winter hardy to -30 degrees, but they're also going to handle the droughts and the heat like with ease. But what I love about this collection is, you know, every single collection is going to be slightly different. And as I was counting these earlier, I counted over 30 individual plants in one of the trays that we're going to be shipping out to you guys. There's so many ways we can use them in rock gardens, along your borders, along your walkways.
2,000 gone. And that's what I did. So we had like this little area in between like the jacuzzi and the sidewalk that honestly the dog used to love and go and lay in or dig in, and then it would get dirt all over the patio. So we would mulch it, but then the dog would lay in the mulch and then there would be a problem there. So I literally put a mixture of the hens and chicks and the lavender that we had. And over 2 years, I never have to mulch in those areas anymore. It's beautiful. They've multiplied.
It makes you feel like a good gardener. That's what I love about these plants. They're so easy that if you are just a beginner gardener, once you grow these, you're going to feel like an expert, particularly because you're going to be growing the very best hens and chicks. You're not going to find these different colors, these different varieties with the rubies and the black tips, and some will have that beautiful webbing. They're all going to produce gorgeous flowers in the summertime. They're going to multiply like crazy in your garden. Look at how, you know, we started with maybe 4 or 5 in that container, and then they just started to produce all those little babies.
And how unique and how
it's so
different.
Fun.
I mean, if you want to be absolutely delighted and surprised by what your garden does over the weeks, months, years, you need to get some of these. There's something very special about a succulent. It's almost like, it's like from the Jurassic era is what it looks like. I mean, and the fact that they have these colors and that they just don't give up.
They don't.
No matter how hot it is, how cold it is, what kind of bad soil you have, no matter if a huge bulldog comes and lies on top of you, they just keep going, and they're so
so beautiful.
3,000 sets gone.
And let's just take another look at what we're actually shipping to you guys. Now, I have one in, there goes that.
Just put that anywhere.
We have 3. You can see all 3 of them are slightly different. So if you love the look of them, consider getting a few collections because every collection is going to be just a little bit different. But they're all absolutely divine, color changing, with the ability to multiply up to 25 times over their size. Now let me explain what I mean by that. So I'm going to pop one of the, this is considered.
So they come like this.
Yep.
Right?
And that's one, even though you can see there's like
little
3
babies
plants
on
already
top of,
on it.
on the sides of it.
And Kirsten, why don't you just go ahead and place it in this pot.
This is how easy it is.
Yep, this is how easy it is.
And here's the other thing I love and why I think you should get more than one of these is, or a set of these,
just like that.
Because you can also put them in little pots inside, and they're just
so
fun. They're great to have.
An old teacup, maybe an old shoe.
Yeah.
And now this one plant that we started with, over the course of the year, is going to grow. It's going to create all these little baby chicks. Now these baby chicks are going to grow into become mama hens themselves, and then they'll have baby chicks, and it just keeps going. And over time, this one will turn into this, will fill out this entire planter. That's what I mean when I say they multiply up to 25 times.
Oh, see, I knew this was going to happen. This is what happened last time and the time before that. They go so fast. I just have to show you, like, look how cool this is. You have different colors.
Yeah.
You have different sizes. They just look so pretty and fun, and they grow in different ways. But what you can be pretty much guaranteed, and we do have that gotta grow guarantee, is that these aren't going to fail. They're not going to succumb to the weather, whether it's too hot, too cold, too wet, too dry, you name it, it's going to work. You can put these along your driveway.
Oh, yeah,
you can
absolutely.
roll over them and they're going to be fine.
And let's just take a look at some of the different options of colors that you could receive in one collection. Let's just get real close and take a good look at them because they're so beautiful. All the different geometry like you could only find from Mother Nature. Now you can see one has just created all of these little babies. You can keep them together, or you can just take your little fingers, you just pluck it right out, just like this.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna go ahead and plant this somewhere else, and then that's gonna grow into mama hen.
And that's going to multiply.
Exactly.
They should have been called rabbits. Aren't the rabbits the ones that multiply a lot?
I guess hens have chicks a lot too.
I guess so. You're
don't
right.
know.
They do.
It's a good competition.
My hens do lay a couple eggs a day, so I guess you're right.
Some eggs?
Oh my gosh,
Some
they're
farm
so
fresh
good.
eggs?
Anytime, I'll bring them to you next time.
We'll trade.
We're tis
Hens
the season for lots of eggs. I love the yellow.
The yellow one, gorgeous. Colors, varieties like these, if you were to find them at a garden center or box store anywhere else, they're going to be much, much higher in price than an incredible value that we're offering for a 7-pack tray. 7 distinct, unique varieties of hens and chicks that are drought tolerant, heat resistant, winter hardy. They look beautiful 365 days out of the year. 24/7, I guess 24/7, 365, and they're actually going to change colors from season to season. That's what makes them so fun, and the Roberta's hens and chicks by far the best in the country.
So many people are picking up more than one. You're very smart because here's what's going to happen. They're going to sell out. More than 5,000 people just placed their order in the last few minutes, and we are so busy on the phone lines. So if you're on QVC.com, that's the best place to put them into your cart and check out. Get extras. We have the March 25th date to ship to you, the 6th of May, and the 20th of May. Those are the days. Great to see them. Thank you so much for being here. I love those. Where is Alberti? I have been out here looking for him. He is, of course, surrounded by beautiful ladies.